no such thing as a dead lead unless they tell you to screw off or they do not want to sell something. Most of y'all are going to have your lead list and you're just going to start dialing. Nobody's going to answer. That's why. You wasted your time. Y'all going to see me lock up something without ever talking to somebody. I do this every day. I've been having people send me dead leads, dead lead lists, right? They're emailing them to me and I'm closing them. You know, I'm locking them up for novations, mostly because, you know, they couldn't do cash with them. And I just got another one today, right? I have an agent walking it to verify price. So, that being said, a lot of these leads I'm calling are people's dead leads, right? I probably got sent like 5,000 this week. My closers are on them like white on rice. We sent blast texts out yesterday. We're still having a lot of responses come in today, so I'm going to follow up on those. They're a little colder because they're a few hours old. So our response rate might be down a little. But I want you to recognize how I speak to the leads, how I get down to business, how I listen, why I do what I do and say what I say, and ask questions, right? Or tell me if you would do something different. Anyway, let's roll. Enough about me. What about you? I'm just playing. Let's go. This person said, yes, you can call me and discuss your property.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Property in question. Okay, well, you didn't answer. So, how much do you want? If they don't answer, I assume they would rather text. Alright? So, people miss out on leads that they need to text. Don't be those people. Alright? Let's keep going. Somebody just sent me a price that they wanted. So right now, just to let you know what I'm doing, I'm going through all of my notifications. I use InvestorPlug. I'm able to mass text. I'm able to do everything through there. If your CRM can't do that, we should talk. You pay for what you get, and I got all the bells and whistles. Time is money and is the most important, valuable, precious resource that we have. So, I don't play, right? When it comes to my CRM, I do not play. Alright, people are saying no right now on my text, so that's good. I'm putting them in dead leads. When they say yes, I call them, I text them. So we're going through all these notifications. Somebody just said no. Okay, cool. Because if you don't categorize these leads and you keep calling all the no's over and over and you wonder why you're not getting deals, you're calling sellers that don't have motivation, right? All right, this person just sent me an address. Cool. They told me how much they wanted. They sent me the address. All right, let's give them a shout. They want 500K. While I'm calling, I'll pull this up. Their name is Anthony. I'm going to address them when they answer, if they answer. In the meantime, I'm looking at it. It's online. This is
Hello?
Hey Anthony, this is Travis calling you back about White Oak Lane. I got your text.
Hey, what's happening?
Oh man, just running and gunning this Saturday. How about you?
I'm sitting up here just walking in the Oak Avenue.
Hell yeah. Well, yeah, you said you want 500K for it. You mind telling me a little bit about it? I'll see what I can do.
3 bedrooms, 3 bath, 3,000 square foot. It's just, well, you can get the nursery behind. I have a little nursery tree farm behind for $659. Then you got over an acre and a half. You're almost under an acre and a half. You are under an acre and a half. I need tape on that visor. And then that would be $659. Otherwise, $500 for the house and forget the back part.
So with the house, and if you forget the back part, how big is that lot?
Just at like 3/4 of an acre.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Cool.
And then the one behind would be the one that goes to Australia, and it's right behind Oak, and that would come into the park. That would be, you come from Oak, drive through to Australia. You'd have a drive through. You could put your garage in the back. That was my plan in the beginning, but
I'm sorry to hear that. You okay?
Yeah, I'm alive, and I'm not doing an earthquake.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Wait, is that why you're selling? Why are you selling this property?
That's I just told you. I have a change of life now,
Yeah.
so I'm
Okay.
not really enthused in being here anymore.
And you're living there right now, right? It's not vacant?
No, it's vacant. It was an Airbnb at $250 a night.
Okay, cool. So I've got a couple options I can help with, and let me know if you're interested. My cash offer would be lower, but I think I'd be able to do 500 if you didn't, and cover closing costs if I can market it.
If you can market it,
Yeah, so here's the deal is our cash price, I don't want to say all because there's hedge funds out there that pay a little more, but most cash buyers, including myself, we're about 30% under market value. So, I'd be around probably 4.25 cash, but 500 I think I could do and cover closing costs. And the way it works is quite literally I'd mark it up. I'd use my agent over there. I'd use my call center. I'd still cover closing costs. I'd only bring by our buyers that show us that they can, actually close. They have money. So if you don't care who buys it, I think that's an option to get you what you want.
all right. Yeah, and even, I'd hold the mortgage if somebody wanted to come up with a good down payment.
Awesome. What does the mortgage look like?
It would probably be, I'd want to get 2.25 down,
Okay.
and then 8% over 3 years.
All right. Let me see if I have your email. What is your email address?
I don't do computers.
Okay.
I'll give you my phone.
You do text message though, right?
Yeah, my text and talk.
Here's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna kind of reiterate what we talked about because I'm a big proponent on communication, right? And I want to make sure we're on the same page. But I'll text you a link to an agreement, and it'll say 500,000. We cover closing costs. We're marketing it, and I just want to reiterate I'm not the buyer, but if you don't care where it's coming from, I feel good about it.
I'll have to get back to you on that one.
Okay, what questions do you have right now?
My one neighbor, he found out that I was putting it on the market, and maybe he wants it. I don't know yet. I haven't spoke with him.
Okay, so you're gonna ask your neighbor if he wants it?
Well, he knows people down in my area, Hialeah and shit, and they're buying up around here.
Yeah.
His friends are, and his daughter just moved up, and she lives around the block too.
Yeah,
So I don't know. I'm going to throw the whole deal at him for $659, and then if he don't do that, he just wants the house. Well, then I'll tell him the 5. If not, well, then I'll call you back.
Okay, when do you think y'all talk?
Oh, I don't know. I'm up here now, but I think he's in Miami for the weekend. I don't see his motorhome over there.
Okay, well, how about I give you a shout? Let me see. I've got an opening Monday at noon. How about I give you a shout somewhere Monday afternoon? See if y'all have talked. If he wants it, fantastic. If he doesn't, maybe we could get this thing done for you.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right.
Yep.
Well, you have a good weekend and good talking to you, Anthony.
All right, you need Travis, right?
Travis Wells, my company's Exclusive Equity Corp. What I'm going to do, just so you don't forget me, I'm texting you right now, Travis Wells, Exclusive Equity Corp. All right, that's my company. I'm going to put 500K, cover closing, market property. All right, and that way you know what we talked about. I'm going to put, call you Monday. Call you Monday afternoon.
Okay.
All right, good deal. Great talking to you.
Thanks. Talk to you later.
Bye-bye. That's a good-ass novation. It's a $600,000 property, right? The guy had a head-on collision, has a life incident. He's taking a haircut on it, was Airbnb in it. His time's super valuable to him right now. He's got a potential buyer in his neighborhood. It's a very nice property. If his neighbor doesn't want it, we'll get a crack at marketing it for him as a novation. Did y'all hear hear how I pitch that. Good morning, Timothy. What is up? What's up, Fahad? Yo, yo, yo. Yeah, super straight to the point, super business. Listen to what the hell they want and how you can help them. I feel like we'd be a good fit, right? And I feel like we'd make good money. That was somebody's dead lead. Did that sound like a dead lead to y'all? All right. All right. If y'all want to learn how to do this, I have a group called Wholesales. Yes, I'm pitching you, but you will learn how to do this, right? I coach in there 2 times a week. This is not rocket science. It's just practice. It's repetition. It's like if you go to the gym to build muscle, this is a muscle. All right. Cool. Let's keep rolling. I'm going to put this in. Actually, let's leave a note. All right. He wants 500K. I think it's a 600K property. Cash price is too low, but he's okay with us marketing it for a novation if his neighbor doesn't want it. Wants a call back on Monday sometime in the afternoon. All right, another important thing closers fail to do, right? Gotta leave notes. Doesn't have to be extravagant. Y'all heard exactly what I was typing. There's grammatical errors, there's no punctuation, but you can read what the hell happened, what this is about. I wanted this guy to make sure all of my expectations were clear. I was meeting his expectations. We understood each other. I also texted him my name in a separate text message, my company, what I was planning on doing, that I was going to market it, that I was going to cover closing costs, and that I was going to call him Monday afternoon with a smiley face. Okay? I set every expectation. I set the stage. I'm really, really big on doing that. All right? Timothy, where are you out of, man? All right, let's keep rolling. Fahad, you're a beast, bro. All right, let's keep going through notifications here. All right. No, it's the vacant corner lot. The residence address was this. The other lot is this, and a house is being built there now. I'm confused. All right, hang on. Somebody sent me a price for their home, but it doesn't make sense because they're saying it is a lot. 3625. Oh, okay. The other lot is 3629, and the house is being. Okay, so this is for which address? People are literally sending me how much they want and describing their property in detail. People think they have to get on the phone with people. I want to prove that theory wrong. All right, you don't. I don't like talking on the phone. I ain't answering your call, right? I believe in calling people, but if they don't answer, text them. If they don't text, email. Somebody else just responded, yes. Cool. This person just responded yes, but they're not answering. So I'm going to put, how much do you
Your call has been
want?
forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available at the time.
All right, and we're going to put this lead in warm leads, so I know it's warm. I want to preference, these are dead lead lists, y'all. There's no such thing as a dead lead unless they tell you to screw off or they do not want to sell something. All right, I want to reiterate that. Somebody said they're interested. Okay, this is on my dispo side, but I got to answer it. Yes, I saw you got a house for rent in Mathis, Texas. We do. Would you like to see it? All right, back to acquisitions. All right, this property, these people said, yes, it's sold. Okay, cool. So we're going to put that, or why would they say yes? Whatever. We're going to put that in dead leads because that is an actual dead lead. They do not have a house to currently sell. Timothy, Florida man, and you and I had that deal. We talked to Jose about that 215 contract I had in Florida. You ended up at 2.06 and we declined. Okay, cool. Cool. Well, one day we might do a deal, Timothy. That would be cool. I love doing deals with people, especially if it's a win-win-win-win-win. All right, these people said stop. Okay, well, let's throw you in dead leads because we don't want to jack with you if you don't want us calling. And we're just going to keep going down the notifications, y'all. That's what we do. Somebody just sent a message that they would like to see a property. We run a big rental business too. Hey, interested in the tiny units. Okay. I have tiny homes too. When would you like to see it? I have a lot of units I'm renting all the time. I need to rent like 150 units or something. We're working on it. All right. This person says, I have a duplex for sale. Cool. I like duplexes. Now, if your leads aren't doing this, they should be. You should have more responses, more leads than you know what to do with. All right? People don't believe me. You are seeing it live. All right. I didn't buy these. Well, I have a lot of bought leads, but these are all JV leads.
This is Alan Janeri. Please leave a message and I will get back to you soon.
Alan sent our ass voicemail. Awesome. How much? Maybe I should spell that correctly. All right. How much do you want? Y'all, I've got prep brain. I have a bodybuilding show in 2 weeks. I'm very low on calories. If you hear some weird crap, so be it, right? All right. We're going to start, Fahad's on here. He does my podcast and socials and all that stuff. We're going to start putting these lives on our podcast so that y'all get like all this. I'm driving or whatever. I think it'd be really, really cool. All right, was driving. It's vacant land right up against the road. Real estate sites and MD can give you more information. Yes, contact my agent. I'm not contacting your agent. We ain't doing business. All right, cool. So I don't want to talk to these people, putting them in a long time. I'm going to kick my closer's ass. They are not categorizing these leads. Like if people answer, you do not leave them in initial calls. You have to move these into the right pipelines. All right, I have good closers, y'all. I'm very hard on people I work with. All right, I'm not talking to your agent. You're automatically going into long term if you tell me to talk to your agent. I'm not doing it. People disagree with me, I don't care. I'm not dealing with it. All right. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Hey Travis, this is Rick. Okay, that's people sending me leads. Okay, I'm still going through. These are notifications from 17 hours ago. Somebody sent, I want 500K. All right. Cool. I think we need to. All right, cool. So I went through all the recent notifications that we might have missed yesterday. What's up, Clinton? How are you, man? You got any deals going on? So now here's what I'm going to do. This is my game, right? I'm giving you free game right now. I'm going to tell you how to get 2 deals today, all right? If you don't have a CRM that can do this, you're missing out, all right? Get a CRM that can do this. All right, I'm going to go to one of my lead sources right now. Somebody sent me this one the other day. Let's see. They sent me, I only take 50 leads minimum from people. This list is 44, but they sent another list with 250, so we'll let them get away with it. All right, so I'm going to mass text these 44 leads right now, all right? And we're going to get responses from them, and then we're going to call them. Most of y'all are going to have your lead list, and you're just going to start dialing, and nobody's going to answer. You're going to get 1 out of 50 that answer, and then you're like, why didn't I get any deals today? I made 100 dials. That's why. You wasted your time. Alright? I'm putting you on some game right here. Warm your leads up. And then play the speed to lead game. Alright? So, what I'm doing you can't see is I'm pulling up these 44 leads in my CRM. I'm going to send a text message right now. Okay, proceed. Here's the message I'm going to do. This works every time. Do you still have a property you'd like to sell? And I want to tell y'all what, I close deals with my VAs, which are badass, right? This is how we do. Do you still have a property you'd like to sell? Question mark. Send SMS all at once. All right, we just sent 44 text messages. I'm gonna probably send. I'm probably gonna send another pipeline. Because 44 is not much for me. So let me see who else I'm gonna send right now. That was Ryan Dixon. He sent us a lead list the other day. We're just getting to it. Let's go. Who's next here? I have a bunch of JV partners, y'all. I want to see who we haven't got to yet. All right, Mike Larson, you're up. You sent me 276 leads. I'm going to get to those right now. All right, so over 300 text messages are being sent. And I got my heater on. I got to turn the temperature down a little bit. When I'm on prep, I have like low body fat, so I get cold. So I keep my heater on. All right, so we are looking for Mike Larson, initial call. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and blast all 276 of his leads right now. All right, do you still have a property you'd like to sell? Question mark. Do you still have a property you'd like to sell? Spell everything right. One punctuation wrong on purpose. It's going to catch their eye. Your OCD people would be like, "You's not a word. There's no apostrophe." Oh my God, freaking out. I love it. Got your attention. All right. I just sent 276 messages right now. So let me go back to our Facebook chat. All right, what CRM are you using? I'm using InvestorPlug. It's a go high level based CRM. I can hook you up if you are interested. It is not cheap. I don't know what the price is. I think it's like $500 a month, something like that. Just depends how valuable your time is, right? What's up, Tyler? Yo, yo. I can send thousands of text messages at once. I can talk to y'all. I can wait for people to respond right now. When they say yes, I'm going to call them, right away. So it's just like somebody just filled out a form. So I want you to think about this. If you're buying discounted leads that get beat up all day, every day, you think when you call them right now they're going to answer? Hell no, right? But I can run a filter and I can change the intent of that lead. Right? I can warm that lead back up. So if they tell me yes right now, it's like starting over. It's like they just filled the form out. Right? It's a freaking hack. Alright? All these are dead leads. Y'all heard that last novation. I got tons of responses. Alright, cool. Somebody just said I do. Alright, cool. Let's call you, Kimberly. Calling you now. Taking a picture.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
Alright, so she's a texter. Alright. I have the address. She put can't talk. Alright, cool. No problem. Alright, then I put no problem. How much do you want? This lead probably got missed because she never answered the phone. I don't care. I'll make you a deal through text message. I don't give a damn. This is a warm lead. This was on somebody's dead list. That's a hot ass lead. Yes, I want to sell. Cool. Let's roll. All right. Let's keep going. I got tons of responses. Yes, I do. Won't take. What do these people say? Who's this? Travis. I just put Travis, and then I put cash buyer. Alright? That's a warm lead. Alright, cool. This is a hack, y'all. I'm going to say this till I'm blue in the face and people listen. Alright? Somebody put, I have a trailer I was going to post for sale. Cool. How much you want? How many deals y'all think I'm going to get while we're on this call? I already got a potential novation if the dude's neighbor doesn't want it. I'm not doing anything special. Just talking to motivated sellers. Alright? That's insane. Alright, these people said no. Cool. We are going to throw them into dead leads. Because now we're filtering. We're never going to mess with the wrong person. This person said maybe for the right price. Cool. How much you want? Text message. I've done so many deals in text alone. Alright, this person said no. Alright, cool. You're going in dead leads. Alright, let's keep rolling through here. Where are you texting from? That's a weird question. Please clarify. Because I don't, like Earth? I don't know. I'm going to throw that in warm. But, you know, like people are tripping me out. It's like, you want to sell your property? Where are you texting from? Who gives a crap? This person said, how much do you want to spend? I'm going to put, how much do you want? Again, like, I'm not, like, really messing with you, Robbie. Alright, this person says, I want $199,000. This is the one that didn't answer the phone. So now we're going to pull this up, right? I'm going to Google the address. I'm going to see what I think it's worth. Alright, let's see if we can make a deal over the phone. Alright, not that it matters, but it's a mobile home, 1988 mobile home. It's on, how much land is this? Looks decent shape online. Doesn't tell me how much land on this site. Let me go to Zillow, maybe it'll tell me on there. It looks nice. It's a 1 acre lot. Nice mobile home. Not that this matters, but all the estimates online say 215 to 230. Let's go to PropStream. This is in North Carolina, so I'll do it. I won't do South Carolina. Alright, let's look for a mobile home. This is how you comp mobile homes too. Everybody's like, how do I comp mobile homes? Same as you comp a freaking house. Alright. Alright. Very good comps at 244. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm not haggling with this person right now. They want $199. I can do that. Okay, I can do that just as long as you are okay with us marketing it. We will cover all closing costs, just like a cash buy. Oops, let me spell like right. Y'all gonna see me lock up something without ever talking to somebody. I do this every day. Alright? Will that work for you? Hold on, this realtor is blowing me up. Oh, let me get back with her. I got a novation we're looking at right now. Alright, so anyways, let's see. Hopefully she'll go for it. This person said yes. Alright, let's call her. This is a dead lead list, y'all. Like, do you understand? It's freaking nuts. Like, absolutely insane. I love it. Alright, let's go. This person's name is Salika. And yeah, that's all I know.
Hello.
Hey Salika, this is Travis calling you back about your property on Fire Tower. You just sent me a text message.
Oh, yes, sir.
How much do you want for the property?
I'm not selling the property. I'm trying to sell the house.
Okay, is it a trailer?
Mm-hmm.
What year model is the trailer? Do you know?
I think it's, I have to pull up the thing again. I want to say it's a 1995, but let me check it.
Okay, is it in decent shape?
Huh?
Is it in decent shape? Like, is it livable?
Yeah, it's lovable.
And why are you selling it?
Because it's on family airland, and my family want me to have it moved, and it costs so much to have it moved, and then I'm not even in South Carolina at the moment, so I don't really have time to look for land and do all the things that have to move, so I just prefer to sell it.
Yeah, do you know about how much you want for it?
I don't know. People been offering me. I have one offer for like 20.
Okay, and you didn't take it?
I wasn't necessarily ready to like go with it at the moment, so I'm supposed to like return a phone call or whatever.
Okay.
I'm still waiting on. I had family that I had living there while I wasn't present, and I'm still waiting on them to finish getting all their things out of there, like as far as like furniture or whatever.
Okay.
Before I actually like fully sell it, and I'm actually trying to like really stay on them about going ahead on and finish everything they need to do. So I can go ahead and sell it, but they just dragging their ass right now, so.
Yeah. I guess I'll be transparent. I probably wouldn't be your best offer then if you have offers at 20, because I'm buying 90s models for 10. So if you got a 20, I would take it.
But let me check the model real quick though.
Okay.
Let me pull up the video. Hold on. Good boy. That's not wrong, please.
You know what you could do is you could send me some pictures with the model number, and I'll get back with you. How does that sound? I don't know where she went. I don't know if she went to go find it or what. I'm not interested though. I am not interested. I have to get those super cheap to make any money. I used to flip a lot of trailers. I'm not interested in making like 4 or 5K on a deal. I'm just not. I usually chase 20K plus spreads. Anyways, what I want you to hear about that call, and it probably put you to sleep, was my tonality. Did you hear how she answered? She answered very low. What did I do? I met her at her level. All right? Super important. All right? Super important to do that. All right, let's keep rolling. We got tons of notifications here, all right? These people said no. All good. We good with that. Let's put a dead lead. All right, I like you are paying the closing. These people said they'll let me market the property. Let's get a freaking novation. All right, my name is, I'm going to do a deal over text message right now, y'all. I'm telling you. I'm about to lock up a novation over text message. My name is Travis Wells. I've been in the business, because if they're asking me, they need clarity. They need confidence, right? I've been in the business 20 years, and my company name is Exclusive Equity Corp. we will hire our agent and use our call center and cover all costs. We don't make a dime until you get what you want. If we can net you that amount, would you be okay with that? How many deals? Like literally, I'm gonna get 2 deals while we're on this, alright? At least. Get 2 novations, alright? If we can net you that amount, would you be okay with going that route? Boom! This is a good novation. I'm cool with it. I'll make 20 G's on that deal. All day. I am cool with it. Alright. This is a dead lead. I'm going to keep saying it over and over. I'm going to keep telling y'all over and over. Alright. This person just said, yes, I have a property I want to sell. Cool. Let's call. Name is Jane. Let's roll, Jane.
Hello?
Hey, Jane, it's Travis calling you back. I just got your text. It's about Partridge, right?
Right, yes.
How much you want for the property?
Well, I have been told that it's valued between $350,000 and $400,000.
Okay. You mind telling me a little bit about it? I see some pictures online. It looks pretty nice.
Surely, yes. It's treated cypress. The roof is 3.5 years old. The upstairs, let's start upstairs, has 4 bedrooms, a playroom, and 2 full baths with tub. Downstairs, you walk in the front door. The living room is to your right. Behind that is the den. And then as you walk in the front door, to the left is the dining room. And then behind the dining room is the kitchen and the eating area for the kitchen. And then we have a little breezeway that we keep our bar in, you know. And then we have a half bath. And then there was the garage that we have turned into, it was a playroom for the boys, but it's a very beautiful sitting room now. And the storage room that was in the garage is now the laundry room, and it has a shower. We have a carport that has the storage room that has electricity to that. The house is on 2 city blocks. And let's see, what else? It's over 3,000 square feet. And it was built in 1974. We moved in 76. No, 75, excuse me. We're the only people who have ever lived here. We've taken very good care of the house. It has been painted inside and out. Outside more recently than inside.
And why are y'all selling?
Well, I will soon be 80 years old, and I need to go to a retirement home here in Florence. I'm not leaving Florence,
Yeah.
but I'm going to a retirement home.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, the best part of the house is off from the den, is a porch. It's covered. Now, it's not enclosed in any way. No screen or any glass or nothing. It's just a porch that looks out onto the backyard. The backyard and the front yard have well water, you know, for irrigating it.
Sounds super nice. I just ran some numbers. I think you're spot on with retail value. I think I'm going to be completely transparent with you. I think if you want to list it with somebody, you can get 350 all day. I agree with that assessment. You know, you have, the showings and all that stuff, but if you have a good agent, I'm sure they can get it done. Cash price.
Yes, I feel like that's right.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. Cash price, I'm just because it's cash price and we do this for a living, I'm at 250.
You have what?
I said my cash price, just because just to be frank, we do this for a profit, right? I'm at 250 for a cash price, and I can close whenever. But you take a big haircut,
Oh yeah, I would not let it go to 250.
Yeah, I wouldn't
No.
think so. Is it? And it's the it's the cash out that you're wanting, right? Or would you consider holding a note on it?
I don't understand that.
Do you own it outright, or do you have a mortgage on it?
Oh, I have a mortgage. I think I might go ahead next week and pay it off, just to be done with it, and then let my realtor handle it. But I'll talk to him about that.
If I were to pay you $350 in payments over time, would that be something you'd be interested in if you held a first lien on the property, or do you just want to cash out?
I think I would just sell it.
Okay.
I'm getting a little old to be handling so many finances.
Yep, understood. Okay, well, I don't think I'm your best fit. I think an agent would be your best fit. I think you're spot on with price. I ran comps. I think you're right. If anything happens,
well, thank you, sir.
yeah, you got it. If anything happens and you just say, "Oh, the heck with it," well, you can always call me.
I can always get it to the church, can't I?
maybe I'll join.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so much for calling.
Yes,
I really
ma'am.
appreciate it.
Yeah, you have a good day.
Thank you, sir. I hope you will. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. You ever heard somebody be so nice to you after you told them to give you a $100,000 discount? I'm gonna shoot her straight. The reason I didn't pitch anything else there is it's in South Carolina. There ain't nothing else I could do, right? I gotta buy it. there. I could do some creative there. Sorry, my dog's right here. I don't know if y'all can see her, but she's just like poking her head up. She's like, "What's up, dude?" We got the maid here. Timothy, what tools? So she got to chill in here because she's a bad dog, right? What tools do you use for comping? I use PropStream. All right, when you're comping properties, don't overthink it. Pull up within a 1 mile. Try to do half a mile if you can. Look at the year. Look at the square feet. Look at the lot size. Get low to high, right? And make your best guess. Look at each house while you're talking to them. You need to be able to offer while you're on the phone, plain and simple. So if you're not to that point, you need to get to that point. All right. Long-term follow-up. If you're honest with people, most of the time they're going to be okay with you. She was cool. All right, let's see. Working out while learning how to close deals. Don't get better than that. Hell yeah, Chris. What you working today? I worked, dude, I'm in prep brain, y'all. I told y'all, right? I didn't think about what I worked. I worked delts and back today. I was up at 4:45. I've been getting up at 3 just because my routine's crazy on prep right now. Timothy, I do the same. Yeah, cool. I like it. Chris, you sent me a message earlier. You and your girlfriend need to hop in hotels, bro. Quit holding back. Y'all already be doing deals. People in my group, like, I had a dude do a $70,000 novation this month. I can't take credit for this one, but I had a dude make a few $100,000 right on a deal. I can't take credit for that. But I have high performers in there. There's only a couple newbies, actually, and they're going to be high performers if they stick around. So, leg day today. Oof. Damn. Lucky you. All right, so we put her in long-term follow-up. All right, and we're going to keep going. I have tons of notifications here, y'all. All right, these people said, yes, I want to sell. And I need to get back because I think we might lock up a novation through text. I haven't even got to their message yet. I have so many notifications from sending a blast text. And y'all tell me if you get this much response. Like, tell me if you talk to this many people when you sit down. I guarantee you don't. And this is why. This is the only difference. It's not me. It's just what I'm doing. I want you to hear.
Hello?
Hey, Carlos, this is Travis calling you back about Brookshire. Just got your text.
Yes.
Yeah, how much do you want for the property?
Well, I've gotten a couple of offers for the low sevens for the house. The comps have come in at 850.
Okay.
I'm just trying to see what offers we get to see if we pull the trigger.
Okay. Why a cash offer instead of just putting it on the market?
I need to relocate already.
Okay.
I had a buyer through a real estate agent, but I don't know what bonehead thing they did. The week before closing, they lost their mortgage.
Oh God.
And I had to pull back on the sale of the house that I was going to buy.
Yeah.
And we just don't like dealing with people.
Yeah, I get that, man. So, man, if you're getting offers in the sevens, I'd take them all day. I'm 30% under market value. I think this thing would sell. I think it'd sell for 700 all day, every day, twice on Sunday, man. So I mean.
Yeah, I mean the house was worth 600,000 20 years ago.
Yeah, I mean you have your neighbor.
Before the pool and the second property was at it.
Your neighbor sold for 710 in 48 days. Y'all have the exact same everything, and you have one extra bedroom. So I mean, bro, I just go market. If you don't, you're gonna take a $200,000 haircut from a cash buyer.
You're right. Yeah, when you say 30% of the market, what is it that you're looking at?
I think market value is 710, in my opinion. Just my opinion, you know. And I'm gonna multiply that number by 70%. So, like, for it to make sense for me to spend the money, I gotta get $500,000. So, I mean, you know, you might as well just list it.
Yeah.
You might as well
This
just.
area is not that type of area. I mean, the house is assessed at 777.
No, I know what it's worth.
And the houses here sell usually around 100, 200 above tax value.
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, moving on. You know, I don't know where these numbers are coming from. It's completely different than everyone else, even other investors.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right, brother. You have a good one. Who the hell sent me leads from South Carolina? Mike, I gotta get with your ass. I can't do anything except buy them. All right, let's see. Chris. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, Chris. Don't be putting it off, bro. Mandy, damn. I already love this. Yeah. Y'all, if you're not getting this response, I'm telling you. I hope I don't have any more freaking South Carolina because I can't pitch a novation. All right. Anyways, I have tons of notifications coming in. These people just said yes. They said yes. If there's South Carolina, I just got to pitch cash though, or creative. So just forewarning. The reason I like people's dead leads is because I can pitch novations, right? But whatever, we're going to work them regardless. We're working the leads. We said we would, we're going to do it. My dog's nuts, don't be bad. She got the window open. She's looking out the window. She got her feet on my desk. I rescue dogs, and it's a full-time job.
Your call has been forwarded to
Look,
voicemail.
super
Person
important,
you're
y'all.
trying to-
All right, I'm gonna reiterate. I'm gonna keep reiterating everything until it gets in your brain. They didn't answer, cool, but they responded yes. They're motivated. All right. How much do you want? That's it. Not this is with somebody and this now we're thinking about this. No, how much do you want? Get to the point. They got to the point. They put yes. All right. We're gonna put warm on this lead. Oops, not follow up. Warm. That's a warm ass lead. And I have closers that call my warm leads every day. This person just texted me. Yes, thinking about it. What's your offer? We're gonna call them. Y'all do not market to South Carolina if you're a freaking. Just don't do it. Let's see what this realtor said. I have her looking at a novation for me. Okay, she says I need to be lower than 45. Got it. Let me see what I can do.
Please leave your name and number and a brief message.
Alright, I'm just going to put how much do you want. I'm not sending an offer right out the gate. Don't do it. Don't do it. Alright? Find out what they want. Sometimes you do have to do it. We're going to put this in warm leads. But right now, you do not have to do it. Hey, did y'all hear my tonality with that guy too? He answered low. What did I do? I talk low. Right? Alright? Everybody's different. Alright, so these people said no. Cool. They are going to dead leads. Boom, dead lead. Alright. What do these people say? These are all responses from right now. This is Karen S. phone number now. Okay. Guess I have the wrong number. Dead lead. Karen, I guess you don't have a property you want to sell. That's cool. What do these people say? Do you still have a property? They put question marks. I'm assuming that's a no. I ain't dealing with you. If you ain't motivated, I ain't dealing with you. I'm only talking to motivated sellers. Alright? That doesn't mean the price has to be motivated. I can get them there. We can figure something out. This people said, I have 11.86 acreage in Pender County. 15,000 per acre. I already know that I'm not doing that. I'm going to put, this is different. It's acreage. I'm at 5,000 an acre. I know I'm not getting it. Alright? Unless they're like, let's do it. I'm putting them in long term. Alright? I don't waste time, y'all. And I don't want you to waste yours either. And I'm going to show you how to get deals. These people said, I think you have the wrong number. If I can get 2 deals while we're on the phone, I got one potential right now if you weren't on here already. Novation. Alright, these people said, getting it listed soon, have to list it as an MLS per court order, but yes, it should be listed soon. I don't want to deal with you, because if it's a court order, I got to pay you retail. And I'm not doing that, so you're a dead lead. I'm not following up with you. Alright? These people said, yes, I have a property I want to sell. Cool. It's in North Carolina, we can do it. Alright, I'm calling you. What price would you want to try first? So I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm going to give you some game while we're waiting for these answers. Alright, let's say how much do you want? So, I locked up one of these dead leads yesterday as an novation. Guy was honest. Tree fell to the roof. Needs work. Cool, I get it for cheap, like $45K. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna market it, I'm gonna cover closing costs, right? We're gonna put this in warm leads. I send a realtor over to tell me what she thinks we should list it for. If it's less than what I got it for, I need to renegotiate right off the bat. It's a little different than wholesaling, right? When you wait for your offer to come in. I need to set the stage early. All right, these people said it's too low, that's cool. All right, this one's in Miami, Florida. I like Florida. All right. They've been texting me. It's 4 bed, 3.5 baths. How much do you want to offer? I'm going to say, how much do you want? And I want to tell y'all, you have to remain in control. Do not lose your control. Right? Doesn't mean you have to be any sort of way. Just don't lose your control. Alright, these people said no. Cool, dead lead. I am filtering this. And somebody comment if y'all have this kind of response. Like, seriously, I want to know. Like, these people said, who is this? Okay. Oh, we already responded. I'm going to call them because this is the one I pitched the novation through text. They haven't answered yet, but I'm going to call them because I think they need more clarification. Because I might not have clarified well enough in my text message. That would be a good novation, alright? I'm going to put when's a good time to discuss. I'm going to get that one. Goal is just to lock up 2 deals a day at least. I like novations the best because I can put them on MLS and I don't have to worry about dispo. Just as long as I hire right. Alright, these people put a question mark with how much they want. They didn't answer my call, so we're just going to leave them in warm for now. Not dealing with them. They're not motivated. I'll have my closers call them. Alright. Somebody just sent me a price, what they wanted. They didn't answer my call. I said, how much do you want? They said $95K. Let's look it up. This is how you do deals. It's in Houston. Hell yeah. They want 95K. That can't be in Houston. That's a nice house. Oh, it's in South Carolina. Dude, you're killing me with this South Carolina crap. This would be a good novation too, but it's in South Carolina. It's a mobile home on land. But I'll make them a cash offer. We're already here. There's no point wasting the lead. I should have asked. If you have leads, you want me to close for you, I'll do it 50-50, just like I'm doing here. Y'all see what I do. I'm not BSing. Don't send me South Carolina leads. All right. It looks like mobile homes. Let's see what this mobile home's worth. I'll send them a cash offer. There's no comps. I don't want it. No thanks. I'm just putting that dead. It's a dead lead to me. Dead lead. Oops. Crap. Hang on. And do y'all categorize your CRM, by the way, too? Chris, mirrored them. Oh, shoot him straight, mirrored him. I love the way to categorize. Yes. I'm with you, brother. Hell yeah. North Carolina, here we come. Yeah, North Carolina's good. You know what, Chris? I'm sending you a Hotels link right now. Alright? I'm sending it to you, bro. Don't, freaking do it. You and your girlfriend jump in there and let's roll, dude. I have 2 calls a week. Brandon Bringham's coming on Tuesday to, pour into us. Top real estate dude in the country. Right? And then I'm coaching in there. We're doing this throughout the week. I have high-level performers in there. It's $500 a month, dude. I don't know where the hell you're going to get all that for that. And same price for if you have a partner, so your girlfriend or whatever. I just sent you the link. All right, these people said, what's your offer? How much? I'm going to put, how much do you want? Boom, that's a warm lead, all right? Warm lead. Boom. So now, can you imagine with my closers sit down on Monday and they have all these warm-ass leads that have said they want to sell their property on Saturday? You know how many deals they're going to get? I just tee them up. And they work weekends sometimes, but they work long hours, so I don't mess with them, you know? I'm training a new girl too. She's going to be good. She's from Africa, I think. She's awesome. All right, they said they don't have a property they want to sell. She's starting at $3 an hour and $150 a file, but they move up. But while I'm training them, we just got to spend too much time on them. So these people said, you give me a price and I'll let you know if I'm interested. I'm going to say, you let me know how much you want, and I'll let you know if I'm interested. Because I'm the buyer, buddy. Alright? And if you're not interested, cool. Look, they sent me a price. Cool. I'm not jacking with you, alright? They want $280. Alright? I'm telling you, hold your ground. Why has it got to be in South Carolina, bro? Alright, anyways, whatever. This one is, where is this one at? I don't have the unit number. Oh, I do. Okay. They want $100,000 more than that thing's worth. I'm just putting them in long term anyway. I ain't dealing with them. People disagree with me, but I do not. I'm a big proponent on time. I'm a huge proponent on time. I do so many deals because I pick and choose what I want. I pick my minimums. I do 20,000 plus spreads. That's what I go for. If I ain't doing it, I ain't doing it. Alright, this one says I want $6,000 for my trailer. Cool. Send me pictures and year model. Alright, that's alright. $6,000 for a trailer, maybe it's decent. Alright. These people said, yes I do. Won't take less than 140K. Cool. Dude, I'm blowing up. Blowing up. Let's look up this property. Alright. Boom. This one is, of course, in South Carolina. Alright. 1 acre lot. Oh, that's a good one. This would be a good novation, but let's, damn. Here's another thing you could do. I'm going to put would you be okay with us listing it? Because here's another strategy for y'all. What I can do with these South Carolina leads, I guess, that want retail. I'd say, would you be okay with listing it? Sure. Okay, cool. I'll interview an agent and I'll say, hey, look, I'm going to send you a listing for 50% referral. I'm licensed. I can do that. If you're not licensed, even though I'm not licensed there, I can still get a referral in another state. If you're not licensed, you have to go about it a different way. I'm not an attorney, so you need to work that out. But I get paid that way all the time. I send out listings, because I don't do them. I hate it. But I send them out to people and I get paid 50% of what they make. These people, one dude said, you're the one wanting to buy, not me. Okay. Have a good day. I ain't dealing with you, buddy. I filter the hell out of people. That's a dead lead. I'm not losing my peace over anybody. Alright? That's just me. Alright, these people said, sold already. Boom, dead lead. Alright, let's keep going through the notifications. These people said, I'm in North Carolina, I'm turning off this heater. Where are you texting from? Please clarify. I'm in Texas. Do you want to sell? To sell a property. Like, dude, I don't know, whatever. Alright, keep rolling, keep rolling. We still have tons of notifications. No. Who are you? Vacant one. Alright, cool. Oh. That's a lot they want to sell. I'm not interested in this. I don't like vacant ass lots that are... I mean, I've made money on lots, but like it's not much. Like it's not worth it to me. Like unless I just get them for free or something. Alright, these people said, I'm unable to sell my property until the divorce is finalized. Okay, we're going to put them in long-term follow-up. So the thing is, you want to have 20 connects a day, all right? That means you need to talk to 20 people a day minimum for one deal. Not the amount of calls, that doesn't matter. It matters how many people you actually talk to a day. These people said, I want to sell. Cool, we're going to call them. See if this realtor tells me. These might be texters too.
Your call has been forwarded.
Cool. How much do you want? And we're going to put it in warm leads. Alright, I still have tons of notifications. We're going through. These people said, yes, I want to sell. Cool. Let's give them a call. All these people say I want to sell right now. Easy breezy.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not a...
Alright, how much do you want? Y'all see the pattern here? Alright, we're going to throw them in warm. Boom, boom, boom. I'm kind of excited. My agent walked through and we're on the same page with pricing. I have to renegotiate a little bit. Alright, cool. So, I need to put all the no's in dead real quick, so if y'all bear with me, I'm going to send another round of messages out to another pipeline where we'll pitch more novations. This dude has a lot of South Carolina leads. I mean, we hit all the, I hit all the yeses, don't get me wrong. It's my fault for not clarifying, do not send my ass a South Carolina lead. Don't waste your money on leads in South Carolina. I mean, unless your strategy, unless you're not like wholesaling, novating, anything like that, maybe you're a local landlord or flipper or whatever, cool. But I like having options. Like, I want to get on the phone with somebody and be able to provide a solution of some sort. Now, it's their choice if they want to pick it, but I have a whole bag full of tools I can use. All right, let's go ahead and send another blast, all right? So here we go. I'm going to, this is another person that sent me a lot of leads. This person sent me 53 leads yesterday, all right, supposedly PPL. All right, we're gonna blast that one. This one's Justin Douglas. If you're watching, Justin, we're about to blast your 53 leads. And I'm gonna show you how I work them and get deals. All right, initial call, apply, and then I'm gonna hit send SMS, more filters. Oops. All right, so now I'm just going to pick all 53 records at once. I'm going to hit SMS. Okay to proceed. All right, do you still have a property you'd like to sell? Do you still have a property you'd like to sell? Send all at once. Boom. All right. I just sent that pipeline. Okay, here we go. Got a message. Depending on which property, 10 to 20K per acre. I'm not interested. I'm not paying 10 to 20K per acre. All right, that's a dead lead. Most people would say it's a long term, but not dealing with it. Somebody said, "Who is this?" This is my response. Travis, one word. Travis, cash buyer. Then I put them in warm leads. All right, we're in war mode, y'all. Somebody said no. Okay, cool. Cool with that. We just getting deals. That's all we about. All right, I'm gonna send another, because 53 is not a lot of messages. You need to send like 1,000. All right, my Twilio bill's nuts, but you see how many people I get to talk to. That's why I do so many deals. All right, this person, have we blasted this person's leads? Yes. Let's keep going. Let's see who's all leads we have here that we need to blast. I have a lot of pipelines, y'all. So give me a second so I can see what I have here. What is this? Mike Larson, Patrick. Give me a second. I'm trying to see whose leads I need to blast. Oh. All right. I think I've blasted everybody that's sent. So now we're going to go through warm leads, right? Like warm leads where people were interested in these pipelines. All right. There's 2 warm leads in Brett's leads. So let's call them. Oh, they called us actually.
Please leave your message for...
All right. When's a good time to discuss? All right, now I'm going through all my warm leads in all these pipelines. Meaning they have said they want to sell. All right.
This is Alan Gennari.
Cool. Let's keep going. Next pipeline of warm leads. It looks like they sent a contract to a lady here in this pipeline, so I need to call her first. Contract sent pipeline is very important. Looks like there was a novation pitch.
614.
Let me double dial her to see if she is
142.
See how much colder this is? This is probably what y'all sounds like when you normally sit down to call. Alright, we got 15 warm leads here in this pipeline. And you know what I'm going to do? Is I'm going to actually blast these warm leads real quick. That way I warm them up before I call them. Alright, so I'm all about saving time, and if I just cold call them, you already know how that goes. You already do it, right? It sucks. So let's blast our warm leads now. Get them warm. Maybe like a few pipelines worth. We got 15 in this pipeline. Do you still... I'm sending the same message that I sent before that they responded yes. They just haven't done anything with it. Do you still have a property you'd like to sell? Oh my goodness, I gotta spell stuff right, y'all. Do you still, if you ever read my Facebook posts, you know that my spelling. Alright, boom. I'm gonna send one more blast to another warm pipeline, and then we're gonna get to call the warm leads. Yo, I'm hungry. I still got an hour till I can eat. Actually, let's call this warm list right now. Oh, I just got a ton of messages all in at once. Yes, hell yeah. Alright, let's call. There we go. We stirred the pot. I'm gonna type calling you now. Same crap. Same crap over and over and over and over and over. Repetitive, consistent. It does the trick. Alright. Somebody said yes for $450,000. Okay, let's see what this looks like. It's in Houston, Texas. Do I want to even talk to them? I'm going to tell you. If it's at retail, I'm cool. Yeah, I'll talk to them. That's a retail price. Cool with that. I'm licensed in Texas. I can list your property all day. Calling you now.
Yeah.
Hey, Ron, it's Travis calling you back. Just got your text message about Nicar Street.
I'm sorry, I can't hardly hear you.
Oh, this is Travis Wells. I'm calling you back. I just got your text message.
Okay.
This is about Nicar Street, right?
Yeah.
I think 450 is a good retail price. I'm a broker. We could list it for 450, or I can make you a cash offer. Not really much I can't do if you want to sell it.
What's your cash offer?
I'm 30% under that number.
Say what?
I said I'm 30% under that number.
30%. What would that be?
Let me see. You want 450? Oops, sorry. Calculator, fat finger in here. Times 70%. I'm at 315.
No.
Do you want to list it?
No.
You want to sell it?
Yeah, I'm going to sell it.
What's the game plan?
Well, I don't know if I talked to you before about it or not,
You have it.
but I got almost an acre of land. All right. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths. I have a vacant lot that you could put 3 or maybe 4 duplex apartments on it. And my neighbor next door to me, he built a house behind his house and a 2-story duplex.
The one off Rockcliffe?
Say what?
Is it off of Rockcliffe?
What is that?
The street, right behind you.
No, he's on my card.
Oh, okay.
Right beside me.
I thought you said behind you.
Huh?
Sorry, I misunderstood you. I thought you said behind your street.
No, beside me.
Okay,
My neighbor next door.
I got you.
You probably looked at it through satellites. You could probably see it.
Yeah. We're
Plus, I have 3 driveways, and it's a acre frontage with a wrought iron fence all the way across.
yeah, I agree with you on the price. I think you'll get that retail all day. That's why I said, what's the game plan? You know, a cash buyer is going to be, they're all going to be 30%
Well,
of
that's
the
what I'm
market.
saying. That's why I'm asking this bus part, because anybody that's going to spend any kind of money at all, they're going to want a better investment. So you put these, then on my far lot down there, I've got a driveway all the way to the back.
Yeah, don't you think it'll be a retail buyer paying retail price though?
Well, I don't know.
I do.
I think somebody that wants to invest the money could make a real big return on it.
Yeah, I agree.
So these apartments are written for about $1,200-$1,500 a month.
I'm seeing eye to eye with you 150%. I'm just saying I think it's going to be a retail buyer that pays you what you want. I'd love to get retail eyes on it for you. I'm just shooting you straight.
Yeah.
I agree. Like I 100% agree with you. I think you did your homework. You're spot on. It's nice. The reason I asked what the plan was is a normal cash buyer that runs a business isn't going to pay you that, but an MLS buyer maybe that might want to pay cash or has a conventional loan will all day, every day, anyway.
Yeah. Well, I'll probably take a little bit less, but not much.
What's your hesitation with putting it on retail eyes on it so you get what you want?
I don't know. I've never dealt with nothing like that before.
Can I kind of explain to you how we work? And if you like it, great. If you don't, great too.
All right, tell me how that works.
All right, cool. So, in a nutshell, we only deal with people that show us that they have money to buy or that they have a loan to buy. So anybody we spend time showing a property to has to be a qualified buyer. Like we don't let tire kickers in. People on the MLS, on the retail market, are less sophisticated buyers because they don't run a business with a margin. You know, so if we were to do this, we would send you a listing agreement for the 450 and we charge a commission. I live in, you know where Canyon Lake is? It's just north of San Antonio.
Yeah.
Yeah, I live in Canyon Lake. I'm licensed in Texas. I got Houston MLS. I have partners that I work with in Houston. So, we're locals there too. But we charge, 3% commission. I always encourage paying the buyer side 3%. But we have a call center. We market the hell out of it. We only show people that got money. So you're not dealing with these calls all day either.
Yeah. Well, that's what I don't want.
Yeah. Let me deal with it. Let me get you what you want.
Well, let me think about it.
Okay. You want me to call you back tomorrow?
No, not tomorrow. Probably sometime next week.
Okay.
I gotta talk to my wife.
I've got a slot open in the afternoon on Monday. I could give you a shot Monday afternoon.
Okay, I might be available.
All right, look, I'm going to text you my name right now. All right,
Right.
Travis Wells. All right, I just sent that. My brokerage is Exclusive Housing Management. I sent you that. And I'm just sending list for 450K. All right? And then I'm gonna put I'll call you Monday.
Okay.
All right, sir. Great talking to you.
Sure. Take care.
All right, bye. There you go. Clarity wins. I haven't won yet, but I think a lot of people would have got off that call without seeing, like, why? Like, what are you gonna do, bro? Like, you want to sell it. Who are you gonna get on the phone with that's gonna buy it? I just told you you're right on the money, but like, wow, I think somebody's, no, they're not, dude. Like, this is a retail deal, you know? All right, cool. Y'all, I got to roll, but thank y'all so much for hopping on. It was bomb. I have tons of notifications I gotta hit, but I got a few things I gotta do, and I gotta hit all these still too. So anyways, I'm gonna throw this in warm leads. Thank y'all for hopping on. If y'all want to join Wholetails, we meet twice a week. We do this stuff. I'll teach you how to get deals, structure everything. I got a fitness group too. Would love to have y'all on something. I'm building a great community on both. So anyways, thank y'all again for hopping on, and see y'all later.